So after many years of working hard and trying to improve my credit score, suffering, going to the bank to ask for inquiries, I have now reached that point where I have a good credit score. No, I'm joking, guys. That probably wasn't funny. But guys, I've finally reached a point where I have an excellent credit score. It didn't actually take me that long. It took me about a year to, perfect everything, to make sure I stay on my bills and pay my bills and everything along that line. But now I can say I have a perfect credit score. So now all the banks and all the bank gurus and everything are now sending me money, throwing their money at me, throwing loans at me, telling me to get this and get that. But of course, the best thing to do is always saying it. But hey guys, my name is Sultan and I'm going to hopefully give you the step-by-step guide to fixing your credit card, your credit score if it is bad, or to start from scratch and actually get to that excellent mark on your credit score. So banks can also throw all their money at you, which you're obviously going to decline. So earlier this year, I set my mind to perfect my credit score. And I was able to in less than a year, because the key thing to actually doing this is being consistent and just simply showing the bank or lender or anyone that you're able to be good with money. So it's actually not as hard as some people might make it to be. So the key thing was I did this through having a credit card. I didn't have a credit card earlier, but I decided to get one because I actually stayed away from credit card, because everyone makes credit card to seem like a very bad thing. Of course it can be very, very dangerous. You just need to know how to use one. I'm gonna tell you the benefits of having a credit card just to get straight into that. And if you would like to skip this part just to get straight into the simple tips on how to perfect your credit card in less than a year, hopefully for you, then just skip to the point you can see in the video at this moment. But for those who want to continue to hear the benefit of a credit card, I'll just make this simple. Having a credit card pretty much is an emergency fund. That's how I see it. It's money that you have there in case anything comes up. So that's just having any credit card. I would recommend going for Amex simply because they give you a bonus with on travel. So the more you spend in any shop, whatsoever it is, they pretty much have a full collection of stores which you can use their card on. You spend and you buy things on there and you get this bonus back, which you can then use this points to apply when you're traveling to anywhere, and it's pretty much a discount, and you can trust me, this is very significant. So eventually it can add up to actual free travel once a year. The more you spend, the more you add these points up. So this is another bonus. Also, at the start of your membership with Amex, is actually free, so you don't have to pay anything to actually improve your credit score. There are some sites out there tell you to pay £10 or whatever. I wouldn't recommend that. You can, but it is also something you could do for free, which is what I did. Absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything to improve your credit score. But anyway, so at the start of your membership with Amex, you get to spend and you're not charged for anything. So there's no APR, there's no interest whatsoever at the first year. You're able to spend even if you can't really pay back. But I would obviously recommend getting to the habit of paying the minimum every single month, or whenever you wish to pay the money back, or based on your contract with them anyway. So these are just a few pros to having a credit card. I will put the link down below so you guys don't have to do all the hard work yourself. I'll do the hard work for you. All right, so the first thing you should do to improve your credit score, the one thing I'll recommend you begin by doing is go onto this site called Credit Karma, and that's what I started using. So this is so you can make a soft inquiry on your credit score without being penalized for doing so. On some links, when you actually check your credit score and stuff, it actually raised some sort of alert or awareness or whatever the case is on your credit. So use Credit Karma. You can easily check your credit score whenever you want for free to get an update on what your credit is like. So go into Credit Karma, sign up, find out what your credit score is at this moment. The site also tells you simple tips as well on how you can improve it, what you need to do, what is sort of limiting your credit score, and I guess what you can do to improve it. So do use Credit Karma to find out. That is the first thing you should do. After this, you need to understand that improving your credit score is simply showing the bank or lenders that you're good with money. you're able to loan money or have money and you're able to pay back. You're able to get into contract and you're able to pay back. You're just good with sticking to, sticking to time and paying back whatsoever you owe. It's really that simple. So I started, this was even before I knew about credit score. So when I was much younger, I had the privilege to obviously have a mobile contract and stuff. I had a bank from a very, very young age, which I stuck to and everything like that. So you want to have a bank that you've been with for years. If you're still young and you're watching this video, just tell your parents to open your bank account. Stay with them for years and years, because when I go on Credit Karma, it tells me that I've been with one of my bank for over 10 years. So that's obviously a benefit. At the point where I suddenly come off that bank or lose them or whatsoever, it's probably going to affect my credit score. Also, I pay my mobile bills. I buy my phone by myself. I pretty much I put my name out there to show that I'm in contract with different places, my phone, or pay some housing bills as well, pay some rent, whatsoever it is. Just put your name out there to show lenders over time, or to show the bank over time, that you are able to pay for something other than food or whatever the case is. Just some sort of contract to show that you're paying for something. That is the key thing you need to start doing from now. This kind of helped me boost my credit score from a young age, so it wasn't actually too bad. It was decent at that point. Throughout 6-7 years, I had a decent credit score. It wasn't perfect yet. If you're at a point where you want to just go straight into it, get perfect, there's a simple cheat code. It's almost like a cheat code, like a game or whatever. Very, very simple. You get a credit card, you spend a small amount of the credit card every single month, and there you go. You just keep doing that every single month for many, many years, and your credit score will be continuing to improve. So the idea behind this is that you have a credit and you're showing that you're using this credit card without relying on the credit card, hence why you spend a small amount. And every time you do this and you pay back before the interest or whatever, and you just keep doing that years after years and months after months rather, you're pretty much showing the bank that you're doing exactly what they want. You're ticking all the boxes and you're doing everything perfectly. That is a simple cheat code. But to expand on this now, the third step is obviously get yourself a credit card, as I mentioned earlier. Get yourself a credit card simply because this is worth about 30% of the whole credit score percentage, thing. Having a credit card and just showing that you're able to ask for money and loan money from an actual bank and pay it back. So this is besides from your money or everything like that. This is actually someone else's money, and you're able to use that to pay for other things that belongs to you, and you're able to return that before the deadline. That is essential. That's a very, very big thing. That's 30% of sort of the whole portfolio, if you get what I mean. So you do want to make sure you get yourself a credit card. Whatsoever credit card suits you, just go to the link down below, take a look at all the credit cards and see which one suits you. Now, the next thing is, as I mentioned earlier, you want to make sure you're using maximum about 20% of your credit. So assuming you got your credit card now, you apply for it, they give you a credit card and you get 1,000. You want to make sure every month you're spending about £100 to £200 max. You don't want to spend more than that. This shows that you're able to use the card. You have a reason to use the card. You're spending on the card and you're returning, but you're not relying on it. You don't want to be using 50%, because that just shows the bank that you're relying on this card and you might not have the money to pay for it over and over again. The more you use a small amount and and you continue to pay this back, they will offer to increase the loan that they're giving you. So I'm at a point now, as soon as I got an excellent credit score, straight away, I think a couple days later, I randomly got a letter from another credit card saying they're gonna give me this loan or blah 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 blah. And trust me, although it seems nice to be getting free money that is not yours, they make it sound sweet. You want to say no, you want to decline it. You don't need all these credit cards. Unless you're someone who has a bigger expense, then I would recommend going for more credit cards. Do you know why? This is the reason. Let me make it simple. You want to continue using a small amount, right? So you don't want to end up using 50% of one credit card, because that's sure you're relying on it. So you want to use 10% from one or 10% from another, or you want to increase the limit on your current credit cards. If you're someone with an expense of £500 or whatever the case is, then you want to make sure you have a credit score that has a greater limit to meet that £500. so you're still keeping to that 20% mark and you're paying that back every single time. So now this leads to the next point, which is make sure you 100% pay the minimum. The minimum you have to pay. Never, ever, ever not pay back the money you owe. Never, ever, because that will instantly affect your credit score. And the thing about affecting your credit score in a negative way is that it doesn't go away immediately. Some of them have penalties for years. It will just stay on your name and it wouldn't go away for years. So certainly you want to be careful of not paying back. So you're gonna go into your app, check what when the due date is, and just set an alarm. Some apps actually allow you to, set a notification where they let you know a few days before to actually pay the money that you owe, so you don't owe anything. So yeah, guys, it's really that simple. Literally, make sure you put your name out there so you're paying for things. Make sure you have a credit card and you're using 10 to 20% of the credit card. Make sure you make a soft inquiry with Credit Karma rather than a big one to make sure you don't put any alerts on your credit. Make sure you are using 10% if I haven't said that already. And you can even do this through, paying for fuel on your way. It's perfectly fine. Or even buying anything cheap. Literally, it doesn't matter what you spend it on. Just make sure you're using about 10 to 20% of the allowance that you're given and just pay that back. It's really that simple. And you just continue to do this for a year, for 2 years, just to make sure you show the bank that you're worthy and you're improving your credit. It's really that simple. Just keep doing that over and over and over again, over and over until you're very, very bored of it. Just keep doing that and just show that you're being a good person. And yeah, it's really that simple, guys. If your credit score is a bit more damaged, then you do want to make sure you are putting a bit more out there. You want to make sure you're really, really doing this and sticking to it. So also things like having a mortgage sort of helps to improve your credit score, because then you're paying the bank directly as well. That's also another way to show that you're paying things back. So just go down in the link below anyway. I'll put everything there for you guys so you can see how you can improve your credit score, how your credit cards does benefit you, and just try this for literally 3 or 4 months. And if you do see an improvement, then you know what I'm saying is right. And you just keep doing this over and over again, and everything is set good. Anyway, guys, do drop a like down below if you do enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Hope this has been useful advice to you. If it has been, then drop a like and do subscribe to see more like this. And yeah, take care, guys.